My name's Tobias Jones. I'm an author and journalist. I first moved to Italy in 1999, and my home city now finds itself at the centre of this global pandemic. This is the first time I've been out of the house for a week, and although it's obviously a grim time here, it feels lovely to be outside the house. You can see spring is bursting forth, and our children have been off school for 4 weeks now. We've been in lockdown for 2 weeks, and really it's like being a prisoner in your own home.
E finiscono il campionato, secondo te? So the only way really to say hello to friends at the moment is to say hello from the window. You're not allowed outside the house for any reason other really than walking your dog, shopping, and anything essential. The police will stop you, the patrols will ask to see your documents, your justification. And part of the problem of being locked up at home, apart from the fact we've got 3 children who are going stir crazy, is that you don't really sleep at night. You're not getting any exercise, any fresh air, so you feel sort of lethargic during the day, and then at night you're not tired enough to sleep. And here we see more signs in shut shop windows saying andrà tutto bene. It's going to be okay. Andrà tutto bene. One of the strange things that happened here 2 weeks ago was that the government was planning to lock down entirely Lombardy, Emilia-Romagna and the Veneto, which are 3 of the most populous economic strongholds of Italy. The draft legislation was leaked, and tens of thousands of people with friends and family, girlfriends, spouses in central and southern Italy fled south. Many of those obviously were already infected with this virus, and now what we're seeing 2 weeks later is that the cases in Puglia, Calabria, Sicily, Basilicata, Lazio are suddenly increasing. So this is something I do every night at 6 p.m. more or less every evening. The statistics of the virus are published by the Civil Protection Agency, and it's just horrible because for the last 3 days the number of deaths were 475, 427, yesterday 627. It just gets worse and worse. So it says here 546 deaths in a day, and that looks like it's only in Lombardy, which is the northwest region. He's through on goal! Oh! Was that close?
No, that was him.
What do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing with your headphones on?
So headphones.
Leah, off, my love. Off.
What's the score? 1-1? 1-1?
Yeah.
Now you can only see 1 or 2 people on every street. They change direction when they see you. There's tangible fear here. So this is Parma Hospital. We have 2 friends in there, husband and wife, and they're not even allowed to be together to see each other. And that's one of the tragedies of this illness, that being so contagious, you're not even allowed to visit the sick. You're not even allowed to bury the dead. So, Frau, what are you doing? What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm looking at the obituaries. Oh, it's so sad. 49.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few priests that have died recently.
When did you last see your mum?
Ages ago. At least 2-3 weeks ago.
And how close is she to here?
Actually, she's very close. She's 5 minutes on a bike.
There's been riots in Italian prisons in recent weeks. 7 people died in the prison in Modena. There were fires in the Milan prison. Dozens broke out of the prison in Foggia. There was a great resentment amongst prisoners that their visiting rights were being curtailed because of this virus. And here's One of my favourite parks in the city, the Ducal Park, you can see locked up, nothing doing. Normally here on a weekend you would see hundreds of people jogging, walking with their grandchildren, people just lying in the grass, drinking beer, playing cards. And we'll look at this is the river that goes over Parma. Once a week we try and get all the kids out of the house to get a bit of fresh air, and it's the highlight of our week, cause of great arguments and tensions through the rest of the week as everyone debates whether the tournament was fair and the seedings were legitimate. Today we've gone over 6,000 deaths in Italy, 6,077. It's almost 4,000 in Lombardy alone. And it just feels as if Italy's being gutted, as if a generation is being taken away from us. And it feels like the beginning of a dystopian film, something post-apocalyptic, as if our society is slowly shutting down, as if everything we've ever taken for granted is disappearing, and we don't know when it'll get back to normal or what the world will be like when we come out the other side.